Hey guys, so today I am going to be doing this video on something you put in your vagina, and no, there are no live demonstrations on this, and I know people are gonna be like, oh my god, why are you talking about such inappropriate things? Well, first of all, my channel is really about realness with beauty, so I do inner beauty videos. I talk about blackheads, I talk about bikini waxes, I talk about pores and acne and the grossest things you can think about because we all go through them. So this is what my channel is about, so if you don't like it, you can click out of this video. So basically this video is going to be a review on the Divacup, and I actually found out about this through the plainest Jane on YouTube, Kandis here, and she is amazing. It's so great to learn about new things that we can use to help ourselves from other people on the internet. That is so amazing. Anyways, the Divacup is basically a cup you put inside your vagina during the time of month, and I know people are gonna be like, oh my god, so gross, talk about periods. Mom did have a period, you would not be here today. And 50% of the population has had a period or will have a period or whatever. Like, most likely, if you're a female, you have a vagina and you have a period. That's just how the world works, and that is how humans reproduce. And if we didn't have periods, then we would become extinct, and then we become like fossils in the world. So I think it's kind of good that we have periods. Anyways, it's a silicone cup that you put inside of yourself, and I know it looks really intimidating, and it is, or it was when I was like, oh my god, what is this? But it's kind of like, I feel like this product is very much like the derma roller in that it's one of those things where it's like so outlandish, so crazy, like who would ever want to try it? But once you try it, it will change your life. And that's the same thing with kind of the Banish Kit that a lot of people have told me about. Like, it sounds so crazy and ridiculous, but it actually does, you know, work. And it's like this, it's like the Divacup. This is like, it really does, like, oh my god, I just cannot say enough good things about it. Okay, so I got this off Amazon. I think it was $29 or $30. I'll put the link below. I don't know if they sell it anywhere else. I don't know if they sell it at Target or if they have it mainstream. I don't think it's mainstream enough yet. But yes, you can get this on Amazon. And basically what it is you use this instead of using a tampon or a pad, and you take this, you fold it like this, you shove it up there, and then it just like it opens, and then it kind of captures really any of the fluid the time of month, and then you just kind of take it out and dump the fluid out, wash it, and then put it back in to rechange it. And what I love about this, first of all, is you don't need to change it that often. So you can wear it for, I think, up to 12 hours and you still be fine. You don't undergo the risk of toxic shock syndrome, and you don't need to worry about bringing a tampon or a pad with you wherever you are. So I think one of my biggest concerns when I'm on my period is like, oh my god, do I have enough tampons? Like, if I'm going on a trip or vacation or just stuck in traffic, like, do I have enough to bring with me? And you also risk leaking everywhere if you don't have the right, you know, tampon or whatever. And there's always been times where, like, I am in the restroom, I have my quarters, and the little tampon machine does not work. So it's just a bad situation. But with the Divacup, you just put it in you and it does not leak. Simply because, like, if this is like, you know, your vagina, and like the fluid just goes in the cup, so there's nowhere for it to leak because there's almost like a seal. Now, I will say that it is not foolproof, and there are like a little bit of leakages, if you know what I mean, but it's not like huge. It's not like you're gonna like, it's not as bad as like if you didn't change a tampon, you know, in time. It's also really great because it's just a lot more cost effective. So if you think about how much a box of tampon costs for you to use during your period or pads or whatever, this is a one-time cost. It's 30 bucks, I think, 30 bucks, and you can reuse this. Just make sure to wash it and clean it. You can reuse this for like a year. So it's just something that is just very cost efficient. You could change it really anywhere. You only probably need to change it like 2 times a day, 2-3 times a day. So you don't need to worry about like, oh, if I'm gonna like pee or poo, like, is this gonna affect like my tampon? Because I know like when you're on your period, you have to like take it out in order to do all those bodily functions, and it's just like super, super annoying. So I really do like this. Okay, now for the TMI stuff. Too much information. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys because this is what my channel is, and I'm not gonna tell you that I recommend it for everybody. I will say that insertion of this is definitely like a challenge. It took me a few tries to be like, oh my God, what is this, right? I would say that it takes somebody who is comfortable with their body and somebody who just is not really afraid of their body in order to use this, because unlike a tampon, if you have an applicator, you don't really need to touch yourself. But when you're using this, you have to put it in, which means you have to touch yourself to put this thing in. So if you're not comfortable with that, then I would suggest not using it. There's no live demonstrations here, okay? There's no live demonstrations. This is not a how-to video. What you do is you fold it and then you put it in, and it is kind of uncomfortable when it's first in. I'm not gonna lie, because it's not a small object. But once it's in, it's like you cannot feel it, which is so great because I know for tampons, if you don't put it in like the right way, you can feel it for the rest of the day. You girls know what I'm talking about, right? And so this is just like, once you put it in and it's in the right way, it's so easy, you don't need to worry about it. So there is slight discomfort when you put it in. Also, there is actually discomfort when you take it out. And taking it out is actually kind of intimidating because there's no string that you pull on here. There's this little tab here on the tip, and basically in the instructions what they tell you to do is like relax your muscles and like push it out, like relax your muscles and like push it out, and then you'll feel this little string, this little tab here, then you pull out the tab and it comes out. So obviously this involves putting your fingers inside of you and taking it out. So I don't know if everyone is going to be comfortable with that. I don't think, like, especially for me, like if I were like 13 or 14, I would definitely have not been comfortable with that. So, you know, I think it takes probably somebody a little bit more mature, a little bit more familiar with their body to really take this out and to use it. But I will say, other than the insertion and taking it out, which only happens 2 to 3 times a day, this is an amazing, amazing product. It's just so great and amazing because you can just reuse it and you don't need to worry about it. I just think it's something that you don't need to worry about. It doesn't leak. You can play sports, you can do whatever, and there's no like string coming out too. So let's say it's bikini season, you're wearing a bikini, there's always this risk that like if you have a tampon in, the string will come out. I don't know how that would happen, but there's always that thought, you know, just kind of embarrassing. But this, nobody will know that you're on your period, which is, I think, really, really great and amazing. I highly, highly do recommend this. They have 2 different kinds. They have one, the Model 1, which is women who have not given birth yet, and Model 2, which is women who have given birth. I don't know what the difference is. Maybe the one that you have given birth, it's shaped differently. Maybe your vagina or uterus is bigger or smaller or weirder shape. I don't know what happens. Let me just read to you guys the description of the product. It says, the Divacup, launched in 2003, is a revolutionary alternative to tampons and pads. Divacup eliminates inconvenience and expense of purchasing disposable products and endless absorbency shapes and sizes. Accommodates to your changing flow. Simply empty 2 to 3 times per 24 hours. Wash and reinsert. Can be worn confidently overnight and is perfect for traveling. Ultimate freedom. Enjoy all daily activities: yoga, swimming, camping, dancing, even extreme sports and more without worry or accident. It's made out of 100% silicone, so it's not latex rubber, plastic, or BPA. And it comes with this little bag where you can put your Divacup in here and wash it later if you need to. But I just highly recommend this. I think every woman should, if they're comfortable enough with their bodies, if they're using tampons already, should try this out, because it really, like, I wish I discovered this sooner. It's this weird ass concept, but it actually does work. And this is what being innovative is all about. This is what, you know, progressing and technology and all that stuff is about, progressing in technology. The link, you can purchase it, is below. And thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.